Hello students, good morning. Myself Shashi Rai from Green Valley English School. Today we are going to start the second book of political science in class 12. And the very first chapter we are going to read is Challenge to Nation Building. The very first chapter we are going to have, that is Challenges to Nation Building. But before going to start that chapter, we have to read the introductory part and what will be the outcome of this chapter we can understand from this summary section. So in this introductory part, what we are going to see, the first few years in the life of independent India were full of challenges. As you already know, whenever we start a new country, when a new country appear on the global or on the globe, there are different challenges which it faces. So obviously India will also among those countries who is going to have different challenges. So some of the most pressing ones concern national unity and territorial integrity of India. And among all challenges, the very first was the national unity. As you already know, India is a very diverse country. We have regional diversity, we have diversity on the basis of language, we have diversity on the basis of caste, we have diversity on the basis of religion, we have diversity on the basis of community, we have diversity on the basis of culture, we have diversity on the basis of festival. There are different parameters on which we can see that India is a very diverse country. Means we each, all one of us, are diverse in their own sphere. So the very first concern was the national unity. After that, we have the territorial integrity, so that India, the forefathers of, or you can say, the freedom fighters of India want to integrate the whole of the country. Means, as you already know, in such a diverse country, to integrate each and everyone is very tough job. So our the very first Prime Minister and whosoever was the freedom fighter, they were very much concerned about the integrity of the nation. We begin the story of politics in India since independence by looking at how three of these challenges of nation building were successfully negotiated in the first decade after 1947. Means after 1947 हम लोगों ने कैसे इनको चैलेंजेस को फेस किया, नेशनल यूनिटी को कैसे हमें सक्सेसफुली नेगोशिएट किया, उसको हम लोग देखेंगे तो वेरी फर्स्ट डिकेड मीन्स आफ्टर 1947 से लेकर 1957 तक, इवन 1960 तक आप देखेंगे कि कैसे इंडिया ने इन चैलेंजों को नेगोशिएट किया, उनके ऊपर जीत हासिल की. Freedom came with partition, which resulted in large-scale violence and displacement and challenged the very idea of separate India. At the time of freedom, as you already know, we were called British India. Before partition, we were called British India. But after partition, India was divided into two countries. The one in India and another was Pakistan. As India divided itself, the result or outcome was large-scale violence. People migrated from one country to another. That's why a lot of violence and displacement happened especially in the border areas. And it challenged the very idea of secular India. Means people were started fighting and people were judging or people become violent with each other on the basis of their religion. Means whatever the people, Hindus started fighting with Muslims and Muslims started with the fighting with Hindus. There was large-scale riot was going on in India. The second thing is the integration of Muslim states into Indian Union needed urgent resolution. That means, as you already know, at the time of independence, India and both Pakistan was having approx 500, more than 500, approx 553 princely states were there at the time of independence. And this was a very great challenge for our leaders to integrate themselves with India. So this was also integration was also one of the prominent challenge. Third one is the internal boundary of the country needed to be drawn or faced to meet the aspiration of the people who spoke different languages. And this happens in 1956. In 1956, regional aspiration, language was one of the aspirations of the people. People want to have stake on the basis of language. Means Tamil के लिए अलग country, Telugu के लिए अलग country, मलयालम के लिए अलग कंट्री, पंजाबी के लिए अलग कंट्री, जो जैसी भाषा बोलता था, गुजरात के लिए गुजराती की अलग कंट्री, मराठी इंडिया अलग कंट्री, सबकी अपने डिमांड्स थे कि ईच बाउंड्री जो होनी चाहिए स्टेट्स की वो तो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ लैंग्वेज होना चाहिए. ओके, so we will come across in this chapter that what happened, how our leaders want to sort out or resolve these problems India was facing at that time. In the next two chapters, we shall come to other kinds of challenges faced by the country in this early phase. And apart from these, in the next two chapters, we will be able to see what were the other challenges India was facing in the early phase. Now, let's see. Challenges for the nation. At the hour of midnight on 14th and 15th August 1947, India attained independence. As you already know, India got independence on in the midnight of 14th and 15th August. And Jawaharlal Nehru was the very first Prime Minister of India. He addressed a special session of Constituent Assembly that night. This was the famous tryst with that destiny speech that you are familiar with. Even it is given in your class 8. In class 9, in class 10, it is very famous speech of Jawaharlal Nehru. Please try to read this particular one. Even in class 9, we have this one, Constitutional Design chapter. This particular speech is given in there. If you don't have the class 9 and you can search it online and read this particular speech. This was the moment Indians have been waiting for. This was the moment Indians were waiting for, I think, more than a century. So this was a very proud moment, a very happy moment for all of us. You have read in your history textbooks that there were many voices in our national movement. ये बात बिल्कुल सही है कि हमारे यहाँ जो ये बना था नेशनल मूवमेंट के दौरान बहुत से voices थे. People from different walks of life they come and participated in the national movement. Whether it was boy, girl, male, female, from different background combinations of caste, religion, different background people, different language participated in the national movement. But there were two goals almost everyone agreed upon. But इसमें सभी agree. One, that after independence we shall run our country through the democratic government. जो पहला था ये चीज जो लोगों के दिमाग में बहुत ही पहले क्लियर हो चुकी थी, जो गोल था, एम था, वो ये था कि our country will govern through a democratic setup. हमारी जो कंट्री हो डेमोक्रेटिक सेटअप द्वारा रन की जाएगी, the very first one. And two, that the government will run for the good of all, particularly the poor and the socially disadvantaged groups. Now that the country was independent, the time had come to realize the promise of freedom. और दूसरा क्या था? दूसरा यार ये था कि जब भी कंट्री रन करेगी तो उनका पहला मोटिव होगा, जो पहला एम होगा हमारी गवर्नमेंट का, वो ये होगा that they will do work for the welfare of the disadvantaged or poor people. जो marginalized section of society है उनको टॉप मोस्ट प्रायोरिटी हमारी गवर्नमेंट रखेगी, ये बिल्कुल क्लियर है. So two goals were there. The first one was that it will be a democratic setup, and the second one was the socially disadvantaged people and the poor one will be in focus in the government policy and government functioning. Now, this was not going to be easy. Yes, this was not going to be easy. Or to help the poor or socially disadvantaged group, first of all, we need money, we need economy. First of all, we have to boost up our economy so that we can help them. This was not going to be easy. India was born in very difficult circumstances. Perhaps no other country by then was born in a situation more difficult than that of India in 1947. What happened with India? The circumstances in which India born itself, it was very difficult, it was very challenging for the country to stand and participate in global sphere, challenge and have race in the global sphere. Freedom came with the partition of the country. Yes, we had paid for our freedom. For our freedom, we had the partition of the country. We divided our whole country in two parts. So a very heart-wrenching situation for our country. The year 1947 was a year of unprecedented violence and trauma of displacement. Unprecedented violence. People were never thinking that this is going to happen in our country. But in 1947, just because of partition, we came across the situation of unprecedented violence due to riots. And the trauma of displacement is people who are living on the border side, they are displaced from India to Pakistan and Pakistan to India on the basis of religion. If there was a guy, there was a family who belonged to a Hindu, who belonged to Hindu religion, they displaced from Pakistan to India. In the same way, the people who were living on the border side belonging to Muslim religion, they displaced from India to Pakistan. It was in this situation that independent India started on its journey to achieve several objectives. Yet, turmoil that accompanied independence did not make our leaders lose sight of multiple challenges that faced by the nation. सबसे बड़ी बात है टर्मोइल की सिचुएशन वहाँ पे हो गई थी, बहुत प्रकार की सिचुएशन हो गई थी और चेंजेस जो चैलेंजेस आ रहे थे उसमें अपने आप को खड़ा रखना और अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को फुलफिल करना, जो हमारे गोल थे उनको फुलफिल करना, ये बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज बना हुआ था. बट स्टिल वी कैन सी कि हमारे लीडर्स ने अपनी साइड ले ली उसकी, वो फोकस रहे कि हमें क्या करना है, व्हाट इज आवर एक्टिविटी, और उसके साथ वो काम करते थे, कीप फंक्शनिंग होते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज द वेरी फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस वीडियो. आई थिंक फॉर टुमारो ऑनवर्ड्स वी आर गोइंग टू रीड द थ्री challenges. What were the three challenges? And roughly I can say the three challenges were first of all the immediate challenge was to save the nation, to integrate the whole nation, to unite the whole nation. Second challenge was to establish the democracy. And the very third challenge was to ensure the development and well-being of entire society and not only of some section. Means the government was taking care of the people of the marginalized section of the society. So that is all today, students. I hope you like this video, and in the next class, in the next video, we will discuss the further topic, the three challenges in detail. Thank you so much.